Uh, Here we go. Alright, it's online. Hello, how's it going, guys? It's Mr. Happy here. It's been a while. Um, just gonna quickly share this Bob's channel. Uh, Featuring Bob. Okay, so it's been quite some time since my last stream, and a lot has happened. Most of my characters are 60. Oh, okay, let me take care of this real quick. Ooh. I was not expecting that at all right now. Okay. But yeah, I tried a little bit of streaming last year. I remember having a lot of fun with it. But I've been so busy and just more. I've been mostly spending my free time actually playing the game, so I guess that's my excuse for not having streamed. But since then, I've had the pleasure of. Oh no. Oh no. Wrong spell. Loaded. Stop, stop. Ooh. It's not how I like to start off things. At all. I don't have a snare tune right now, so root is gonna have to come in handy. But yeah, I've had the pleasure of actually meeting Bob, although I've been a fan for a long time, watching his P99 videos. And since he has immigrated to Takp, we've been leveling a lot together, so that's been a very positive experience. And most of my characters right now, not most, but my main characters have gotten some raid items like that. The Ring of Shijar for EMP, their epics. I got a bard. My main tunes right now are bard, monk, rogue, and shaman. And lately, or as of late, I have added the paladin, who I just got to. Well, Bob's really getting better at learning his way to his tracks, or finding his way to the Sibyllus, so that's really good. And I really wanted a paladin for a tank, because I did not have a tank per se that can pull aggro. And I picked paladin over other tank classes because I really like their group heals or heal over times that they had. So I wanted to see what they're capable of and their potential. So that was my main reason for wanting to level a paladin. And so far I really like him a lot. They're really good. They're a good match with the shaman. My shaman has got pretty decent gear now himself. I believe he has like Flowing Thought 7 in total or so. But since been getting 60, I've been focusing a lot on getting his HP and AC, because there was a period where he was not as tanky as I would like him to be. And now he's kind of like satisfactory right now, so I'm kind of happy with that. But a shaman being able to take hits is really important because their slows is your always a lot of times your primary slower on raids or groups or whatever. It can really pull aggro off a lot of people. You can get into a lot of hairy situations, so being able to take hits is really important. I think having a shield is really important, but I didn't have a shield for a long time, but now I do. I really like it. Their biggest downfall would be the lack of heals, torpor and Krog's Mending. Krog's Mending does 2000 HP heal, but it takes 10 seconds, and torpor does 300 a tick for like 6 ticks, and it's really not a lot to keep a monk alive. So that's why I wanted to do a paladin, and the combination really works out well. Okay, so our friend Bob is in the zone, so I will go and see if I can link up to him. And as far as A wise, Sean has the most. He has 60 right now. Monk has the second most. He has 49. And I will try to emphasize on how I actually play the game. I think it'll be helpful for some people that are learning to box but are not yet quite good at it yet. So I want to show what I do in that sense. Okay, so I really use my hotkeys a lot. I don't use the mouse a lot to actually cast spells or use skills. And as far as switching between clients, I use the numpad a lot on the right side, using the hotkey name. I will swap out to shield for dash because he's a caster. I have all the wrong spells loaded right now. Oh, jeez. I keep forgetting I don't have a snare tool on it at this moment. So when I do a flying kick, I'm actually pressing 3, and right after I press 3, I press 2 for the epic buff, etc, etc. I will load his dots. Okay, so again, as I switch between 1, 2, and 3, I just use the numpad on the right side instead of alt tabbing. And I try to make sure that all of my important skills are around the same area, so I can just use the same keys that I use. So I think for my shaman, really important is the slow one. He has the slow and it's got the messages with it. And the canny, like stuff like this is really important for boxing, having hotkeys set up. So this is how he does his canny dance. I have him cast Cannibalize twice and he sits down. So cast 2, pause 55 because that's how long it takes for the spell gem to pop back up, and then cast again. But then It's shorter on the second time because you don't need to wait all the way for it to repop in order to sit. So I try to do that. So if I want a canny, I just press 1 to make him stand up so he can cast spells. I press 3 and I forget about it. So he casts once, and he casts twice, and he will sit. And if I need to canny a couple more times, press 3 for my 3 client, and press 1 and 3 again, like so. Okay, so I have another important rule when it comes to boxing is that since we have 3 clients, I like to keep certain characters logged into certain spots. As in, I always put a tank type class logged into client 1, and I will have the DPS type in client 2 and the healer on the client 3, healer slash CC. So although I have 6 tunes and access to a few more, I always know which one to press when I want to switch between the clients. And if I mix that up, it gets really confusing while I play. So it's really important not to break that habit for me. It's just something that I always do, is I always keep consistent with. But it helps a lot, you know, when it gets really confusing when you're through boxing, and it can be disorienting if that kind of thing is not in order. So even here, I'm not moving my mouse at all. I'm just using my keyboard to play. And another thing that I use a lot would be F8 and F7 for targeting. Obviously, F8 does the nearest NPC, and F7 does the nearest PC. Oh, and another thing I like to mention is that I like to form my groups with my tank type, my client 1. So if I switch to the shaman client, he's on top. Well, you know, it's supposed to be on top. A lot of times it is, but you know, I just like to have him on top because then I can just press F2 to target as well, and it's easier for assist. I just leave it blank. My guildmate is being a jerk and trying to crash the stream right now, so I'm gonna leave a little bit of message right now, and I will keep on going. Bob is at the entrance, so I am en route to go meet up with him. Oh, I'm about to get attacked. Yep. Press 6 to mend. Right now I was targeting with F8. But yeah, it's really easy to keep the Paladin alive with his heal over time. It's really powerful. And with KEI, usually I don't have to sit around for that either. Yeah, not so bad. It's just only thing that's bad is that I don't have a snare, which is hard to get used to. I'll take out the light blue shaman first. Just press 2. I rarely use the actual spell bar with my mouse. It's really easier for me that way. On that note, I also have to mention that I always put same spells in same spots. I don't load them into different spots, so I just know if I want to cast stun, I know they'll be on the top 2 or the top 3. And I also know my Divine Aura is on the very bottom, Pacifies is at 7. So if I needed to, and a lot of times I actually do use, I can press Alt and Dispel number, which will allow me to cast the spell without having to actually use the mouse on it. But even and having the spells in the actual hotkey allows me to prevent having to use the Alt button, so I can just press the number and I'll start casting. So press 2, press 3, press 2 for aggro, press 3, 2 here for kick, press 4 because it needs to be rooted, 3, 2, press 6 for that, and tap to target myself and press 6. Again, press 3, so use the canny, so on and so forth. And the more you do it, the more muscle memory you develop on, just what to do in a certain scenario, and it just becomes easier and easier over time. Press 2 to pull this side. Press Q. My auto attack is bound 3-4. It's 2Q. Press 8 to slow. 3-2 and press 5 for check discipline. That's just my routine. And having a good situational awareness is really important. And if you're really busy and you're hectic and you're not keeping up with how the spells are going, if I'm getting resistive or not, what I like to do is I just quickly scroll up and see if I see red messages for resist. That's one way to do it. But yeah, so a lot of my time has been spent leveling up Paladin and the Necromancer, and I originally wanted to get Dire Charm for the Necromancer, but You know, turns out there isn't that many zones I can actually dire charm an undead. So since then, I've been focusing more on trying to get an enchanter a dire charm, but it's just something. Enchanters are so boring. But there's a lot of fun things I want to try out with the dire charm, so I guess that gets me a little bit motivated to do it. But I don't normally like to play classes that are popular. In the case of Takp, enchanters and beast lords, and druids, magicians, these are really popular classes that I just don't want to play the class that everyone else plays. And I'd rather try to find classes that I can enjoy and that are underrated. Like a monk, let's say. Monk is a really popular choice in a lot of the servers, but on Takp they're not, because most of their abilities are completely shadowed by a beast lord. Like, beast lord can tank better, they have a pet, they can DPS better. The only thing the beast lord doesn't have going for itself is the lack of feign death. So, oh, that's nice. But I always wanted an epic monk, so he is my main on this server, and I love him. And I think as far as tanks go, well, Paladin's kind of a popular choice. But Shaman is definitely not the top pick when it comes to healers. There's F8 for targeting. I use F8 a lot more than actual assist. It's just right there. Easy for my right hand to reach. And I use the hotkey net to switch between clients, and I only have one monitor, but I like it that way. I do not wish I had multiple monitors, otherwise I think I would get it. Alright, I believe our friend Bob is here. So, I don't know which area we think we're gonna go. I guess we will see. Should we try... I think we should try the ABC. I think. Howdy, mate. Sure. Alright, now I'm gonna buff the crew. I have 60 AAs, but I still don't have mass group buff MGBs. Bob likes to call them mega buffs. I find it kind of funny. It's hilarious. Checking out ABC, which you could probably get into on your own eventually. Easy as 1, 2, 3. Not that easy, but easier than say Fungi Camp or Jax. Oh, and I have F bound to Duck, which I use all the time to interrupt spells. Okay. Oh, I'm getting way over myself right now. This is his crew. His tunes are level 54. Mine are 60. Okay. So we will try and check out the ABC camp, see how well we do, get some experience. Pop a regen. All right. Get some mana and we'll get rolling. Well, you can get mana on the way. Alright, so ABC area is to our right, and Disco is to the left. Here we are. There's like 2 mobs here and 1 pather. I'll pacify 1. So stun is really important for Paladin aggro. Usually need about 2 to 3 stuns and he's good to go. there's the path there. Alright, the other one is still pacified. Cast slow. Flying kick and check my disc. Stun. Spot. Cast flying kick. Foreign flying kick rather. Root. My mana isn't generating as fast as I remembered. But it'll be alright, I guess. Slow. Stun. I'll skip a lot. That area is clear, and this area is to the Ixar Necromancers. So we will take them out real quick. Pacify the one on the right. F-weight and slow. Flying kick. But yeah, it's not fun when you have 6 tunes together and they all don't have snare. Candy some more. Flying kick, slow, stun. So most of the time during the fight, I'm just pressing 2 and 3 and 2, so forth. So that makes it really easy. I hope you see that, Bob, one day. So you can relate to that's how to make the boxing easy. There's 2, there should be 2 over here, so pacify this one. Now. This is kind of Paladin right now. Shani's a little busy mid spell, mid casting. Down he goes. Alright. Oh, there's still one. I forget it. I'll bring him over here. The Narandi's Lance is pretty good DPS. I see a big difference in DPS between that and a one-hander. So that's like my main go-to weapon at this moment. I will try to pop in a shield for bashing for casters. we'll sit here and we'll use the monk to actually target the necromancers. And I'll use the pacify to single pull them. So I just go up here, peek, and they aggro like that. Oops, wrong spell. Alright, that should reset him. Stand up, bring him over here. FD to clear aggro. Try to keep chain stunning so he can't get too bad of a spell off. 4. I normally have 3 stuns loaded, but lately I just decided to use 2, and I keep a root up instead. And the stuns I use are the low level ones, level 9 and level 15, because they are low cost mana, so he almost never has to med if I'm just stunning. That's the part. I think that's the important part. He has the latest stuns, but if he was casting 200 mana stun, like, he will have to med every fight. So that's the important part about using the low level stuns. Okay. All right. Root him. Canny. Stun again. Alright, so down here, that's the necromancers. Is there 2 more here? There might be 2 more here. Let me check. Yeah, I think so, but they could be frogs. I don't remember. Obviously, the necromancers, just necromancers. Okay, here we go. See, as soon as you see these 2, they automatically aggro. So if I didn't have the monk, it'd be automatic 2 pull. But that's the good side of having a monk, I guess. Alright, I'll wait for one of them to reset. That will stand up. There we go. Passy worked. Slowed. Stopped. Now I will root. Canny. Easy peasy. They do give a pretty decent dueling raids. Quite a bit content that are doable by dueling to look forward to. So this area is starting to, like, you will start to notice difference in experience per kill as you leave the bugs area and either venture this way or go to the ABC. I mean the disco. Alright, pet attack, slow. Stun, dot. And like around 80% I just chuck a HOT on myself. It's really all Paladin needs in a zone like this when they're killing something like this to keep them alive. And the best thing about the Paladin I really enjoy is the fact that I can cast a torpor on him and he can still hold aggro because his aggro comes from his stuns. But my monk, if I casted torpor on my monk, he'll lose his DPS and his aggro, so it becomes a really bad scenario really quickly. This one I noticed last time, I don't know if it'll do it again today, but if I just pull the scarab, it comes by itself. Alright, see? The other two doesn't help it. So here's the scarab. This is a named scarab. I believe you can drop something semi-decent. I got something from him last time. I don't remember what I got. Hopefully they'll have something today. Root. Let's see here. Nothing. That's that. I believe there's a secret wall or a hidden wall behind here as well, which is another entrance towards the ABC area. Maybe we'll use the entrance here if we can find it to go inside. Okay. Scout ahead with my monk. Let's see. Oh, no, we have one more left. I will say this though, one thing that is bad about boxing is it's really labor intensive, so you're busy the whole time, and you can get you tired really fast too from playing. So I think it's good to have characters that you can switch around that has a different kind of pace. Like my characters, a lot of them are melees, so I have a lot of buttons to constantly press, like flying kick. I have to press that every 5 seconds, 6 seconds or something. But you know, something like Bob mentioned, like a magician or a necromancer, you can just cast and forget. You know, that's a lot less intense. So A lot of people will. I mean, I normally box hybrids or melees, but a lot of people will make sure they have at least like one caster, pure caster in their group, because it just makes things much easier when you're playing. Okay, I guess this is not it. Okay, wrong area. The next area has the hidden entrance. Alrighty. That's like the main bug room. I don't know what the camp is called, but I know he's named and he dropped something. So this is the area with the hidden entrance. That's the hidden entrance part. Okay. There's like 5 or 6 guys here. They can be all split though, but just need to be careful if you hit. And this ramp, or like at the bottom of the ramp, it's slippery, so need to be careful or you'll go sliding right into the water. So there's 1 and 2 and 3. I'll pacify this knight and just pull the scarab. This one, is it gonna come? Nope, it doesn't come. Oh, I guess so. The other scarab we saw was just a PH placeholder, because I had the same name as this one. That's alright. Well, I'm not too familiar with this area myself. I think I cleared it like 3 times, maybe? 3 separate times. Okay. Oh, he's got a ruby. Looks like we got a spell that Rune can use. I did not realize his name was Rune at first. I was like, what is RVNE? And then I realized Bob started calling him Rune. I was like, oh, okay, so that's what it means. It's just Rune, but he spelled it with a V, which is interesting. This is one of his quirks. Oh, too soon. Not paying attention here. What are the flowers for? I'm snared. He's gonna do really well with his flower shot. Yeah, I don't know what those flowers are for, or the wax stuff. Guess they're used for something, maybe trade skills. See, Paladin, like, he's not even geared that well compared to the monk, but he's so useful. I really enjoy playing him. The monk is good, but you know, he lacks utilities like root and pacify, etc., etc. But I think the heal over time is like the most amazing thing that the Paladin has. And the resurrections, wow, they come in so handy. I can't even count the times how many times I had to use his res, because that's the only res tune I have, and it's honestly not that bad. 90%, I could live with that. You know, it's only 6% less than a cleric. So many useful things, which is nice. There goes the snare. This is like the secret entrance area to ABC. Right. Or not so secret. This room should have 4 mobs ish, 2, 3. Oops. Maybe I should take the heal off here and just move it to. Hold on. I like to put pacify on 8. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. Shaman's pacified. I like to have a lot of toys for Fashion Quest. It's just something to live by. Everquest is all about Fashion Quest. Like my monk, he has like 6 outfits or something like that. But the Robe of the Lost Circle is one of my favorites. Yeah, I really like the illusions. Yeah, they're a lot of them are really hard to do because there's like no drop ones, there's like quested ones. For instance, Bard and Rogue illusion item for Halfling illusion, it drops off of a mob named Overseer Dal Ghul in Chardok. I can't one for my Rogue, one for my Bard for about 8 hours a day on every weekend, every Saturday or Sunday for about 2 months because it's really rare. And it's something like that I obsess over because I was a rogue on live, and it, like the the halfling mask and the high elf mask are like, and the barbarian illusion mask. I never got to own those because either they were really expensive or they were just really hard to do. So illusions are a big thing for me that I really like. There is a named in this room to the left, so, and I think it has like 4 or 5 mobs in there. I don't remember. We shall see. We lost your other 2. Okay. You can keep this door. There's one. Is that the maid? Nope, it's a shaman. Oops. Okay, I'll just... Oh, there's a knight. Yeah, that's the PH for the named, I think. I think it's supposed to be an armorer who spawns here. I do not remember, it's been a while for me. Alright, so I'll just pull these 2 together, maybe. Let's see how we can handle that. Do the AoE slow. Not bad. But yeah, lately, not lately, but my original trio on here was Monk, Bard, and Shaman, and I think it's good to have variety where you can just swap out depending on your mood or your needs. because even the bard is really intense to play, since his spells are not buffs, but rather they last ticks. So I have to cast snare every time. Well, I have to keep it on him, and a lot of times, if I, like, for instance, in the hole, they have high resistance, so I have to keep casting it, or I have to make sure that it landed. Whereas if you have an actual snare, you can just cast it once, and if it landed, you don't have to worry about it. But with a bar, you keep having to worry about it. So, and it's just good to be, well, versatile, I think. Versatile, however you say that. But you don't want to get too... You don't want to have too many characters either. I think I'm right on the edge of having too many characters right now. I mean, none of them are really advancing quick. And I keep having to divide my time over a lot of my tunes. I lose track of their AAs or what they need. They're getting there. I mean, I really don't want to make any more alts for a really good amount of time now. I'm just happy with what I got. Just want to make sure they're well geared, that their AAs. Only one that I'm gonna raid with, really, out of the new ones, is the Paladin. Probably not gonna raid with the Necro, and I'm definitely not gonna raid with the Enchanter. It's just, I'm sorry about Enchanter, it's just not my class. Oh, I have messages in my chat room. Yo, I glad to see you stream. This is not me, but I'm streamer. Yeah. I'm honored to have you on my stream. Thank you, Bob. There we go. We got 2 more shamans or wizards in here. I guess my voice sounds like yours. I don't think it's anything alike. I don't know why this viewer thought I'm you. Okay, we're almost at a big room. It's like a big ballroom of sort, but it's like 2 floors. It has a lot of mobs, has a hidden wall. Interesting room. We're almost there, just around the corner. It gets really, the mob density gets really high here from this point on. And if you were by yourself and you're not 60 or not well geared, you could easily be overwhelmed. I think I wiped here when I tried to do it by myself the first time in this next area. But it's not that bad. This is probably one of the easiest camps in this zone, aside from the bugs. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I should load up on HP buffs real quick. Better safe than sorry, right? Yeah, thanks for watching. The Guinness. I like how it is a bar, but there isn't any drinks in here. Just the structure of the bar. But still neat. I know, Bob, you would nerd over like sculptures like this. Even the ceiling looks like, you know, it's like a bunch of lost souls crawling in a sea or something. But pretty neat. Alright, okay, so this to the right side would be the normal entrance. If we had went straight instead of making a little detour into that room, this is where we would have ended up. And this is the nasty room I'm talking about. Okay, I'll pull this guy first. I should really keep the shield set up for now, because we will be having a lot of casters. It's interesting though, I thought there was like 2 golems here on the outside last time I came here, but not seeing them at this moment. I swear I thought I saw them. Okay. So here's the room. Should be about 4 on the floor. This golem right here is I believe he's a roamer. He patrols back and forth, I think. Yeah, there you go. He disappeared. Pacify him. And there's 1 to each side. Okay, there he is. And there's a frog here on the left side. Oh, he's an enchanter. Oh my god. I hate these guys. Just make sure we have the enchanter by himself when we kill it. Bash, bash. I think the enchanter was casting moon in the night, maybe. No. I was gonna cast a group heal, but I'll save it because it's really mana intensive. Just in case I need to cast it when we are killing the enchanter. I'll get mallow loaded. We'll need it for the enchanter. And then we're at the ABC camp right now. We cleared one of the names, and there's 2 names to each. Well, 1 name per each on each side. So before that, I'm gonna take care of this enchanter over here. Here it comes. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. Please don't charm or mess anything. You have to be on top of it, Bob. Especially with this guy. He is no joke. I didn't know the enchanter can spawn here though. I'm not very happy about that fact. I wanted to avoid the enchanter, that's why I came this way. Here he is. But good thing is, they're not very common in this zone. So I guess it's just this area and the bugs camp is where they hang out. So this is the ballroom or the dining room. Oh, this torch is shaped like a eagle's claw or something, maybe. And there's a demon on the wall. It's pretty cool. Never noticed that before. I know on the table there's a brain with eyes. And a little bit of legs. Flavor name? I guess so. Okay. I think there's 3 on top here. It's 3 or 2, I do not remember, but I will pacify these 2 and take a look. Nope, just 2. Get the AoE slow back up. I always like having this one up. It's really useful. Not a lot of good loot so far though. A little bit disappointing. But that's okay. Such as RNG, right? Alright, we'll take a look at the left side first. There should be 3 mobs in here. Okay, so Shaman. I think the Shaman is the PH for the name. No, it's in there somewhere. Okay. And that room has 2 mobs, I think. Further in. Don't dispel me. But yeah, like Bob pointed out, another really nice thing about the Paladin is the stuns will interrupt spells. And that's really useful in a place like this, especially with encounters like the Enchanter we just had. That guy can just make everything go south so fast. It's nice to have plentiful stuns. Paladins get AA stuns as well, so I'm excited to see how that stun will be like. As it would have to be, or it was supposed to be the best stun they can get, I think. So, hopefully it's really good. Alrighty. Ah, just one. So this is the PH. Oh no, he slowed the monk. Cannot believe it. A little bit of a refreshment break here for a couple of minutes, and we'll continue on clearing this ABC camp area. So we'll be right back. Okay, alright. Here we are. We're back. It's time to clear the other room to our right. Yeah, seems like you need, well, you'll get there, but you also need to get the crystalline torques, like I told you. It's really good for saving mana. It just makes a big difference. So this room had 3. We will try to clean this area fast because we should have respawns in like 10 minutes, maybe less. We might have respawns by the time we finish clearing this side, the right room. So actually, let's move up. Got it. Nothing as satisfying as a successful interrupt. Alright, so this room should have 2 or 3 as well. Nope, just one. Just a placeholder. I just remembered I haven't a long time. Alright, this bottom area is pretty nasty. Gotta make sure I have enough HP. I've killed myself once with Candy Fry. It's not fun. One, two, three, four, five. And an enchanter. Oh my god. You don't say. I'll try and pull the enchanter last, as if he gets if he comes with an ad, it will not be a pretty scene. Just him alone, it's a formidable enemy, so I'm gonna make sure the room is clear when we actually do tackle him. those dispels are not fun at all. Alright, I guess we're gonna pull... No. Kill the other guy first. But it's been so long since my last stream, I just don't know what to talk about right now. On top of that, it's really chaotic, so it's hard to concentrate on what's happening in game and try to talk about something else at the same time. Let me get the mallow up. Alright, let me take a look at what's supposed to be here. Oh, that's the chef. Word of pain. Not bad, not bad. And the 8. Oh yeah, Froggy. There we go, Froggy. I remember that guy. Armsman. Okay. And the 5 and 6 Armory with Sea Steel Bracer. This one's a really good one. So is the Helm. Bartender. Drops decent leggings. Not bad. Alright, well, I believe, since it's the first stream, I'll just end it here for now. Maybe next time I'll bring a little bit more interesting content. But thank you for watching. It was Mr. Happy. Alright, see you guys later.